Hey K-popers, welcome back to Hallyu and welcome back to a brand new K-pop news roundup. This week K-pop was abuzz with BTS and Blackpink all over the airwaves and trending charts, and there was a ton of other news too from our favorite idols and artists. So let's jump right in. This is your K-pop news roundup for August 30th, 2020. We'll start with some news about Blackpink. Now, in case you've been living under a rock this week, you know that the girls dropped their collaboration with pop star Selena Gomez this week called Ice Cream. Well, it turns out the choreography wasn't so original in parts, and the choreographer for the release is coming under heavy fire. You see, there's a dance move in Ice Cream that was also featured in Red Velvet's Ice Cream Cake in 2015. And where this gets really interesting is that the choreographer for Blackpink, whose name is Kyle Hanagami, also choreographed Ice Cream Cake. So the story here becomes blatantly obvious. Kyle evidently was just being lazy in his own work with Blackpink and simply recycled choreography he had made from 5 years prior. In my opinion, it's rather unfortunate because the optics here are really bad. Since the songs already have practically identical names, making them have identical choreography in some parts is a really bad look for Blackpink, even if it's not their fault and they weren't the ones who made the choreography. So as you can imagine, Blinks and K-pop fans in general have been calling for Kyle to make an apology, and some have even been trying to get SM to sue the choreographer for reusing work that SM had paid for. Now that's a bit excessive to me, but the point stands that you cannot get away with this laziness in K-pop. Now, moving on to actual legal action, it came out this week that AOA's Mina has gone ahead with filing a lawsuit against a malicious commenter. Her agency, Uri Actors, made a statement saying that they've filed a case against a malicious commenter who used an online platform called DC Inside and was defaming Mina there. The person also opened chat rooms on Kakao Talk to discuss ways of effectively attacking her and her image. Hopefully her label and lawyers can handle this on their own and shield Mina from lowlifes like this so she can continue to recover and return to her passion in the future. BTS continues to rake in the accolades for their new song Dynamite. Obviously, as I mentioned last week, BTS had a record-breaking debut on YouTube and Spotify, and this week that extended to charts around the world. The group debuted at number 3 on the UK singles chart, which is much higher than their previous release, On, which debuted at number 21, and higher than their highest debut ever, which was Boy With Love at number 13. In Australia, the news was even better, as they debuted at number 2 on the ARIA singles chart there. This makes Dynamite their highest peaking song in Australia ever. Alright, now let's take a quick break before we get to more news to talk about all the great comebacks from this week, including a few new debuts. We'll start with the song everyone's talking about, Blackpink and Selena Gomez's new collaboration, Ice Cream. Co-ed group Card released a hard new track this week called Gunshot. NTX has finally left pre-debut status and debuted with the song Black Hole. SM Classics honored BoA this week again with an orchestral version of Tree. Virtual girl group KDA, which includes G-idols Soyeon and Miyeon, dropped the song Baddest. Sojung of Ladies Code gave us the song Island this week. Brand new group BLG released their debut Bibo Bibo, which seems to take some musical inspiration from Catalina by Orange Caramel. Cravity came back this week with the song Flame. Kim Yohan, formerly of X1, released a low-key bop in the form of No More. Girl group Botopass debuted this week as well with the debut song Flamingo. Finally, The Rose, who has had a long battle with their label to be free, released this beautiful song and MV called Black Rose. There were of course lots of other great songs released this week, so share the new music you've got on repeat down in the comments. Personally, I'm quite enjoying Card's new hard-hitting song. In other news, NCT's Mark was added back to NCT Dream's fan club, making his return to the group official. This is a smart move by SM to allow this in my view, as I think the members of NCT Dream will be in a much better place with him leading them. Lime Soda member Jungmi made a post on the group's fan cafe this week confirming the group has disbanded. The 3-member girl group debuted in 2017 with the single ZZZ and are perhaps best known for their song Wave. Another week without news from SM regarding the FX member Krystal basically finalizes what we've been expecting for a couple of weeks now, that Krystal is no longer with SM. Her contract expired this past week, and since no announcement has come out from SM regarding a renewal, I expect to hear that she is signed with a new agency to pursue her acting career soon. Billboard has released their list of the 100 greatest music video artists of all time, and several K-pop groups made the list. BTS took the 74th spot, Red Velvet finds themselves at number 52, and the top ranking group is none other than Girls' Generation at number 37. Now, in addition to the single they released this week, KDA is actually releasing a full EP soon. This makes me wonder if G-Idol's Soyeon had her hand in the songwriting and production here as well, since she's been in countless collaborations this year already. ONEUS' new album, Lived, has passed 50,000 sales on Hanteo. The group's previous sales record was just 13,000 sales for the album in its time, so this is a huge achievement for the group. Oh My Girl member Yua is making her solo debut in September. Just a couple of days ago, WM released a teaser video which is very high quality and very cinematic, so my hopes are really high for this debut. Speaking of solo debuts, former T-ARA member Soyeon is making her solo debut in October. It has been 11 years since her debut as a member of T-ARA. In continuing with all the new protocols surrounding military service and discharging, VIX's N has now been discharged from his military service. That said, he still has his contract renewal looming in the future, and VIX is already in a bit of a limbo due to Hongbin's departure, so fingers crossed we will see N back and VIX promoting as a group soon. Vogue's September 2020 issue will be a global event for the first time in the magazine's 128-year history, and it will feature BoA. The campaign's goal is to share a global message of hope, and they're calling it Vogue Hope. BoA will be releasing a self-written and self-composed song called Little Bird as a collaboration song for the event. Like J-Hope did last week, BTS's Jimin has also donated 100 million won to charity. The money was given to the Jeonnam Future Education Foundation, which helps students with outstanding abilities who are underprivileged and in need of support. 17's performance unit will be appearing on Island next week as dance mentors. In my opinion, this is the perfect fit for the subunit, and I'm sure the contestants will benefit greatly from 17's experiences and teaching. Fromis 9 is finally coming back. The comeback is expected on September 14th, and it will be the group's first release in over a year since the song Fun. The group had a lot of momentum leading into their long break from new music, so I'm curious to see how this new comeback will perform. Congratulations are in order for Stray Kids. The MV for God's Menu has become the group's first to hit 100 million views, doing so in just 70 days. Day 6 member Jay has started his own Twitch channel. It's unclear what kind of content to expect right now, but Jay has previously appeared on other Twitch streams in the past, so I'm sure he has lots of content planned already. Brand new girl group Weeekly announced a new fandom name this week, and it's clear they're fully committed to the silliness of their group name. The fandom name will be Daily, also with 3 E's like the group name. Last but not least, Selena Gomez and Blackpink have partnered with ice cream brand Serendipity to release a new flavor of ice cream called Cookies and Cream Remix. If you happen to be in the USA, this new flavor will be available at select Publix, Wawa, and Jewel-Osco stores. Alright, now let's talk about what happened on music shows this week. First off, as Korea deals with a second wave of infections, shows continue to be cancelled, and so this week both the show and M Countdown did not have a broadcast, leaving only 4 trophies to claim. That being said, Itzy took the stage by storm this week, taking 2 wins for their new song Not Shy on Show Champion and Music Bank. BTS then took the trophies on Show Music Core and Inkigayo for Dynamite, despite not having a live performance or an encore, presumably since they're not planning on promoting the all-English song domestically. Nevertheless, their massive popularity shone through and landed them 2 wins this week. Who do you think will dominate music shows next week? Let me know down in the comments. Alright K-popers, you're officially caught up. Let me know what news stood out to you down in the comments. Thanks very much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the great K-pop content coming to you guys each and every week here at Hallyu. I also have a Patreon link below, so if you want to be an honorary producer in my videos and get to show off your biased group to everyone watching, you can support my work there. Thanks once again, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the next K-pop deep dive.